Hey, we're Tiny Moving Parts. I'm Dylan. I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Bill. I play the drums.
I'm Matt, and I play the bass.
Hey, boo!
Welcome to Indonesia, guys. We're all very excited to be able to see you perform tonight for the second time. What brought you here again, actually?
We just had so much fun the last time, and like initially, I think the tour, like we weren't gonna be able to play Jakarta, and like we asked a few times, we're like, "Are you sure there's not a way we can figure it out?" And eventually, we got a show, and we were excited, happy to be back now.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, we were here last time and it was just such a fun time. Like we just knew we wanted to come back.
Do you have any things that make you miss Jakarta, like the food or something?
Oh wow.
The food and the weather.
Actually, last time we were here, the food was amazing, actually,
Yeah.
What did you eat?
We ate at the hotel we stayed at, like I think 3 different times. 'Cause it was,
Yeah, it was.
it was really good.
Well-
and we were like, let's just go back and eat that again.
And we had what was it, dry ramen.
Yeah, it's dry ramen. It was phenomenal.
good.
Yeah,
really good.
That was very good.
Some other dishes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys are from Boston. Many great bands or even musicians like Semisonic or even Bob Dylan were born and growing up in the city. But not many that decided to stay in the hood just like you. How do you describe or see yourself growing as an emo band in Minnesota? Is emo a huge community out there?
Yeah, like Minneapolis has like a great kind of DIY, like punk emo scene, and yeah, we love living there. The winters get really cold, but like it just kind of makes it more fun to go on tour. Like right now, Minnesota's covered in snow, and you get to be here.
Yeah.
Wearing shorts and t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And to know the fact that you guys came from the same family is beyond awesome. You even have been together since junior high school, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Staying in the same group. Could you tell us a bit about the beginning of this band? Like, why did you guys decided to form a three-piece of emo band rather than just 4 or more guys? Like we know.
Yeah, I mean, when we first started, we were like 12 and 13 years old, and Billy was already playing drums, and Matt and I were just like, let's get guitars and like start a band. Like let's just do it. Like we loved like Blink 182 and like Sum 41 and things like that, and bands like that. So we would we're just like let's do that stuff. So then we just started at that young of an age, and then I mean we were like a 4-piece a handful of times. Like we weren't just a 3-piece the whole time, but it was always just Matt, Billy, and I because we hung out every day together, and we still hang out every day together. So just experimenting. Like there's times where like Matt was playing guitar too, and then Matt was singing the most, and then we would just have me sing, and then just kind of switching off like that. But once as we got older, we started figuring out like we're more comfortable like having me play guitar and sing, and Matt do bass, do background vocals, and sing some parts, and then Billy just do drums. And it's kind of eventually figured out. It's a lot of trial and error, but we're very happy just to be a 3-piece. We like being a 3-piece.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, it's very easy. Sound checks take like 3 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, Tiny Moving Parts recently signed to Hopeless Records. Okay, we know Hopeless Records produce tons of great bands, and probably we can call it famous and major bands like All Time Low, Yellow Card, Trice. So how do you see the opportunity of joining a major label like Hopeless? Does it mean you are going to try to reach more fans and probably gaining more fans outside the Mad Rock or emo area?
I mean, we do feel honored being signed to Hopeless. I mean, they have bands that we looked up to growing up, like Circus Survive, Taking Back Sunday, and Sum 41 even. Like, there's so, like, the list goes on. And, yeah, I don't know, it's kind of cool to be, like, part of the family, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, our contract was up with Triple Crown. We did a few records with them. And once that was up, we were trying to find what we want to do for the record, who's going to put it out. And so we had a meeting with a couple different labels, and Hopeless was like the one. Like they just felt like they're the most. We were like on the same page with with them and all, and it's felt right. And yeah, September we released Breathe, and it's been a great experience. They've been nothing but nice to us, and couldn't be happier.
Okay, talk about your new album, Breathe. I think it's kind of mind-blowing. I,
Thank
as
you.
a listener, can capture many things inside the record. Yeah, the methy parts, the emo part, and other parts. Okay, could you tell us the receipt of making this album?
Oh, well, so the record before that was Swell.
Yes, well.
So after Swell was done, we still had like a couple weeks before we went on tour, and we just right away just started writing. I mean, we just every time we have free time between tours, we'll just write. So probably was like a year and a half it took us to write Breathe, and the writing process was pretty similar. I mean, it always starts with like writing a guitar part or like a whole song instrumentally on the guitar, and then we'll put like drums into it, bass and all that stuff, and then we'll do the lyrics last. So we've been just kind of doing what we've always done and just stuck to like that kind of those steps. And yeah, I don't know, we just kind of kept doing what we were doing, and we were really happy how it turned out. I mean, Breathe was 11 songs, and we've probably written 23 to 28 songs, you know, so it's...
Breathe is 10, right?
Was Breathe 10?
They've all been 10, I think, since
10 or 11? I don't know, was it?
maybe.
Let's see. I don't know.
Oh, it's 10. It's 5 and 5.
Oh, really? Oh,
Sides, yeah.
10. Sorry. But yeah, we write so much, and that's what I'm getting at. We write so much, and at the end when we demo it out or we record it, and we just see which ones are the best ones, and then we just record it and fix things until we love it. You know, so very happy how it turned out. 10 songs.
Okay, since you mentioned Swell, I love it. From the production standpoint, I love it.
Yeah, thank you.
And it was released just a year before Breathe release, right? So how did you guys end up releasing 2 albums just like in 2 years? And was it rush, or is it well prepared, or you just want to try to spread it to wider audience, or what?
It's very well prepared. I mean, it does seem pretty quick since it was like 18 months, I believe, since we did Swell to Breathe or something. It was like very quick, but like I said, we just keep writing all the time. But yeah, it wasn't like, oh, we need to just put a record out, let's do it. No, it wasn't like that at all. Every like 3-minute song, we put hours and hours into each song, making sure that all 3 of us are really happy with it, and making sure each song has like the fullest potential that it could possibly be. And yeah, so we're happy.
Okay, let's talk about one of your song called "This Calm is Long and Full of Friendship." It is actually someone's retirement speech. Could you tell us who is he and what made you decide to put his speech on your album?
So
That was Brett Favre. He's a quarterback for American football, and I think like Dylan just came up with like that background kind of track sound, and just like heard his retirement speech, and he was like sounded really sad, and he was kind of talking about teamwork and like giving other people credit for like what he got credit for, and like kind of it was just worked out really well. And then we just kind of thought it was funny because everyone listens to it and like thinks like, oh, this like feels so like emotional, and it's just a quarterback talking about football.
Yeah, it was perfect. I mean, it was because it is like it's hilarious to us, but at the same time, it's extremely like emotional and meaningful. So it's like it worked out perfect, just because he was so sad on the recording, talking about how he's gonna miss everybody and how he did the best he could for his occupation, just trying to please everybody, and yeah, so it's just kind of a cool little art project, and it worked out. Yeah.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to Hi. We're Tiny Win Parts.